The Crybaby album is an album based on a fantasy version of Melanie Martinez as a child, and it is representing her vulnerable and crazy side. The songs and the music video also have a very Alice in Wonderland feel to them, which is also seen in some of the names. For an example, in Mad Hatter, the album comes off as very childish because of the name of the album, but also the names of the songs, and they are all related to childhood things, but the overall album and the content of the song are all about adult things.
She sings about her mom, dad, and brother, and also a crush on a boy that is very one-sided. Her father is cheating, and her mother is an alcoholic and then becomes a murderer, and her brother is addicted to cannabis. The album is similar to how Melanie Martinez grew up, except for the kidnapping and killing of the kidnapper, and there's still a lot of songs that are more so made up, as Dollhouse, Sippy Cup, Tack, You're It, Milk and Cookies, Pacify Her, um, and Mad Hatter, where the songs that are written out of Melanie's real life experience are Crybaby, Carousel, Alphabet Boy, Soap, Training Wheels, and Pity Party. The whole album is kind of a book, but it's narrated in songs, and every song is a continuance of the previous, and so is the story. And so, because of that, all the songs are connected.
Mad Hatter is the final song of the album of 13 songs, and the song is about being okay with who you are and that it is okay to be crazy and weird as long as you are yourself. And she even sings, "So what if I'm crazy? The best people are. All the best people are crazy. All the best people are." And the overall message with this quotation and the song in general is that you shouldn't think about what people think of you as long as you are accepting yourself and accepting the fact that it is okay to be different. And Crybaby has had a very rough childhood with, among other things, her mother drinking a lot and not caring about her, her being kidnapped and killing her own kidnapper, and falling in and out of love with different guys. And she has, through the other songs on the album, tried to act like everything was perfect on the outside, but in the inside, the family is very messed up, and it really never had been perfect.
In the song, she's finally accepting that she's different and not like the others, and she sings, "Now I'm peeling the skin off my face, 'cause I really hate being safe." This is a symbol of the fact that she's finally getting rid of her facade of everything being picture perfect, and she's being like the normal people. She's realized that she's not like everyone else, finally. She's actually singing that the normal people are scaring her, and she sings, "The normal people, they make me afraid. The crazies, they make me feel sane." We think that the normals are making her afraid because she don't fit in with them and they judge her. That is also why she's trying to point out what the with her different colored hair and crazy outfits throughout the whole album and in her music videos.
When seeing and hearing the song, you see a clear connection to Alice in Wonderland, with Crybaby as the only real person surrounded by crazy and a bit scary toys. She sings, "You can be Alice, I'll be the Mad Hatter." And the rabbit, which also has been shown in a lot of the other music videos on the album, is also a big part of the Alice in Wonderland. She is singing "Skinny Dips in Rabbit Holes for Fun," and this also connects the song to Alice in Wonderland because Alice fell into a rabbit hole and got down to this crazy world full of crazy animals like we see in Mad Hatter. And these crazy animals are a symbol of Crybaby's real friends that she finally has found, and which are just as crazy as her and really accepts her.
Also, the blue caterpillar is mentioned in the song, and she's smoking a joint in the beginning of the music video, and later on she sings getting drunk with the blue caterpillar. This is a clear reference to Alice in Wonderland, where there's a blue caterpillar which is smoking hookah and making smoke rings just like Crybaby does in the video. She makes a smoke ring that is formed like a heart. Another reference to Alice in Wonderland is the little bottle on Crybaby's table next to her bed that says drink, just like in Alice in Wonderland, where Alice finds a bottle with the label drink me.
We have decided to look at Alphabet Boy because of the fact that in both of the songs she realizes something good about herself. In Alphabet Boy, she learns that she's smart enough on her own and that she doesn't need a man that attempts to put himself above her. And in Mad Hatter, it is kind of the same thing that she discovers. She discovered that it is okay for her to be crazy and that she doesn't need to be like everyone else or let people suppress her. And in both of the songs, there are a lot of childish references, but all with grown up problems behind them.
In Alphabet Boy, there's a line where she says, I know my ABCs, yet you keep teaching me. I say, fuck your degree, Alphabet Boy. You think you're smarter than me with all your bad poetry. Fuck all your ABCs, Alphabet Boy. And this is describing how her boyfriend keeps speaking to Crybaby like she's an infant that is just starting to learn her ABCs for the first time, which she's obviously not. And that's why she breaks up with him, because of the fact that he talks to her like she doesn't know anything, and she feel like she can't say anything back because she's afraid that he will correct her, and because he has a degree. Um, she's breaking free of that stereotypical relationship where the man thinks that he's better at everything and the woman is only there to look pretty. In Mad Hatter, it is kind of the same in the way that she's breaking free of this pretty facade that she's been holding up and standing in the background, not showing her real self. She finally owns up to who she actually is and as a person, and that is a little bit crazy. Mad Hatter is more related to Alice in Wonderland, whereas Alphabet Boy is not and has a more like children's book kind of feel to it.